In the Netherlands, fans busted through the doors of Johan Cruyff Stadium protesting their side's abysmal season. The club Ajax of the Dutch Eredivisie League. And when they trailed 3-0, the ultras threw flares on the pitch. And then more came interrupting play. Why are Ajax fans so ticked?
I also sense there's some entitlement here for Ajax fans. They don't suffer very often. They're used to success. And all of a sudden, they're in 12th or in 13th. They're struggling right now in a lot of different ways. Both in the front office, with the coach. I don't think they hired the right guy. They've sold so many players over the years. So they're kind of in transition.
Deep down, it's frustration. A century's worth of prestige and pride simply is not showing up to start this year, and they are losing a lot. A lot of losing. Against Feyenoord, Ajax went down. Fans interrupted. The game was stopped multiple times. Then, when they trailed by 3, it was abandoned in the 55th minute. After the match, reports of smoke bombs came out in the press. Let's just go over a little bit how we got here. When Erik ten Hag left for Manchester United, Alfred Schreuder took over. It wouldn't last. He was sacked after 7 straight losses. Then ex-defender John Heitinga missed out on a spot in the Champions League, the club's first time in over a decade, so then he left. He's now with David Moyes and West Ham. Keep that club in mind. Maurice Stijn was handed the keys, and he has 1 win, which came against a newly promoted club. Overall, it is bad. It's very bad.
The fans see this, there's unrest. And then the hooligans, the diehards, which the diehards were the ones to storm the front offices or try to go in, it has boiled over. And I do agree with you. It's like, man, everything's great when it's going all right, but the moment you teeter off for the first 4 match days, you're throwing flares on the field, you're storming the front offices.
You're setting things on fire.
We'll repeat what we said yesterday. That's not okay.
Ajax's interim chief would say this: we understand the disappointment among supporters. We have a really bad start of the season. There's a lot going on around the club, but that is no reason for this actions. We strongly disapprove this. The measures we take in the Netherlands do evidently not work. Not enough. This is a side that has won the league or finished second in every single season over the last 12 years. It goes to show their flat-out dominance and how they are dealing with adversity. The riot police would be deployed. The match, the biggest rivalry in the league, would be scheduled for a later date. This has been a club in shambles. Mark Overmars, the most successful director at the club, was found to be sending inappropriate messages to women, including his own genitalia. Some women felt uncomfortable with their photos being taken in meetings, which some reported were distributed in private group chats. Klaas-Jan Huntelaar, former Dutch striker for the international team and also a striker for Ajax, would swing for the fences with big-name signings. Sven Mislintat, who came from BVB, took over as football director. And what do you know? Following abrupt moves, selling some of the best players to West Ham in the Premier League, the club sacked him. There's also the feud between the board and the supporters. A club in shambles. The fans reacting in this light. It will be an interesting storyline out of the Netherlands to see where Ajax finish, and more importantly, if they can turn it around.